Mr. Chairman, while government rolled out the free senior high school policy, much to the excitement and relief of parents, some pessimists predicted doom for free senior high school and expected it to fail. They said that free SHS was a scam. It was 419. They said that if they had 2 billion Ghana cedis a year, they will not spend it on free senior high school education.
About the Punch TV. The Punch TV is a channel like more trending news, latest and hot ones here online, whether sports, entertainment, economics, any BBF online. Your home. So make us say make sure so be no subscribe, we are like no share, I'm afofo. No one so any addition on so near free as in. Make us say make sure so be chain na na akwa video bi a eche. Emu nsem de e do so point. Ali so wa we nya bre. Na wo na wo share.
Enrollment was 800,000. In the last 7 years, Ghana's enrollment in senior high school education has increased from 800,000 to 1.4 million students. So in just 7 years, we have done almost what was done in 60 years after independence. We've added 600,000 students to the 800,000 students. But what is most gratifying for me is that before there was inequality, you had more males than females. But the data is now showing that more females have now come into senior high, and you have gender equality between the boys and the girls in senior high school education. Very recently, on December 25th, Christmas Day, I visited the Wager Leposorium. I am a patron of Lepers Aid Ghana, and I spent that day with the lepers in the Wager Leposorium. When I went to the Leposorium, there was a young girl, and this young girl, both parents, the mother and the father, are lepers. This young girl grew up in the Wager Leposorium, but thanks to free senior high school education, this young girl has gained admission to Achimota Secondary School. Without free senior high school education, there is no way that the daughter of 2 lepers who live in the leposorium for lepers would have gained access to Achimota School. And this is telling you that we are making education more inclusive and accessible across the country. Mr. Chairman, while government rolled out the free senior high school policy, much to the excitement and relief of parents, some pessimists predicted doom for free senior high school and expected it to fail. They said that free SHS was a scam. It was 419. They said that if they had 2 billion Ghana cedis a year, they will not spend it on free senior high school education. They said that if we pursue free senior high school education, the quality of education in Ghana will fall. But we believed that investment in education is an investment in the future of Ghana. Today, all the predictions of doom have failed. We no longer, because of our investment in education, we no longer have problems of availability of chalk in our schools or textbooks as it used to be. We have also absorbed the examination registration fees for BC and WACC examinations for our students. Today, our students have the peace of mind to study without worrying about the payment of school fees. So, when we saw the results at the end of 2023, the WACC, nearly 70% of Ghanaian students who sat the exam passed the exam, and representing the highest rate since 2015. 70% who sat the exam passed the exam. And this has been a consistent improvement. Many of the senior high school students in the last years have had scholarships. They've gone to Harvard University and other universities, and they are topping the classes in Harvard from Ghana. They are topping their classes from Ghana. So the prediction that the free senior high school policy will lower the standards of education has failed miserably. There are those who, instead of congratulating the students for their hard-working teachers, and the hard-working teachers for their remarkable success, they are rather denigrating the efforts of the students, the parents, and the teachers, questioning the credibility of the results of the WAEC exams that they wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, let us be careful. Let us not play with the future of our children. Let us not sacrifice the future of our children on the altar of our political ambitions. I am convinced beyond any reasonable doubt that with this attitude towards free senior high school education by our opponents, free SHS would not be safe in their hands. They do not believe in it. Let us encourage young Ghanaians who show promise, such as our senior high school graduates, who continue to show at the global stage that their excellent grades in Ghana are the result of their hard work and the hard work of their teachers and parents. Indeed, the MPP has demonstrated that you can trust us with the education of our children. Mr. Chairman, today's theme is also consistent with our government's special focus on the development vision, which brought about the Zongo Development Fund as a special development vehicle for the development of Zongo communities. Our government's broad vision of education is a key part of the Zongo Development Fund agenda, which has prioritized education through direct support and improvement of infrastructure. Since the introduction of the Zongo Development Fund, several basic schools in Zongo communities who offer tuition on Arabic and Islamic studies have seen newly built classroom blocks or old ones renovated. Over 50 classroom blocks have been built so far by the Zongo Development Fund. Over 50 classroom blocks. Also, many libraries and ICT centers have been built, in addition to direct tertiary grants to over 1,000 students. Mr. Chairman, very soon, inshallah, the 40 students from various Zongo communities we sent to Cuba on a scholarship to be trained as medical doctors will complete their education and return home as fully trained doctors. The impact, obviously, will be telling on the Zongo communities of our nation. Education is an enabler and an assured pathway to development. Our government will continue to invest in education, and I will continue to prioritize and champion inclusive education for all. Mr. Chairman, the Ghana Muslim Mission's pursuit of an Islamic College of Education to train more teachers will go a long way to address the shortfall in Arabic teachers in the basic schools. The MPP has a proud history of fully supporting the welfare of Arabic teachers. 15 years ago, under the government of President John Agyekum Kufuor and Alhaji Aliyu Muhammad, a novel policy supporting Arabic instructors with a monthly allowance was introduced. Unfortunately, the NDC administration, which took over from President Kufuor, cancelled the Arabic teachers' allowance and also went ahead to cancel the teacher training allowances and the nursing training allowances. By the grace of Allah, the election of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and myself into office in 2017 saw the restoration of the Arabic instructors' allowance as well as the teacher and nursing training allowances. Mr. Chairman, inshallah, the Ghana Muslim Mission College of Education will be fully absorbed into the public stream. As documents and other formalities are underway, thanks to the support of the brilliant Minister for Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhu. He has already told you that he is going to double up the efforts immediately he gets into office to make sure that we absorb the College of Education. Similarly, it is my hope that the other Islamic educational centers which offer opportunities to both Muslim and non-Muslim students, such as the Hidayah Islamic Senior School at Japekrum, Ghana Muslim Mission Senior High School at Imbeposu, and others, which are seeking to be absorbed by government, will also be absorbed. I have been informed of the processes, and inshallah, the Minister for Education will make it possible. Mr. Chairman, once these schools are absorbed as government or public institutions, support for the construction of lecture rooms, dormitories, and other facilities will also increase significantly. I commend the Ghana Muslim Mission for undertaking such noble initiatives which are worth support. Mr. Chairman, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your prayers and support for my historic election as flag bearer and leader of the new patriotic party. Before I filed my nomination to contest, I sought the prayers and support of all of you. With your blessings, I knew I was not alone, and with your support and prayers, Allah gave me victory. I will count on your continuous support and prayers as we head into the elections next year, inshallah. I have received tremendous support across the country from all groups, from Christians and Muslims, from different ethnic groups, from men and women, as well as the young and old. My historic victory is not a victory for me, it is a victory for everybody, which signifies that nothing is impossible by the grace of Allah. There were many who said that it was not possible for our party, the New Patriotic Party, to elect a Muslim and a Northerner as the leader of the party. But our party is a meritocratic party. Our party has made it very clear that no matter where you come from, no matter what your religion is, if you qualify to lead, they will make you the leader of the party. And I believe that my election was because I have demonstrated the capacity to help develop this country and help the president in what he is doing. The bigger battle, ladies and gentlemen, lies ahead in 2024. And I will continue to seek your support and prayers so that together and by the grace of the Almighty Allah, we can make it possible. Which will focus on my vision for the future and how we can transform our country together. In conclusion, let me once again congratulate the Ghana Muslim Mission for the continuous manner it has represented and served the Ummah over the years and in many years. May the Almighty Allah continue to bless all those who have contributed in various ways towards the success of the Ghana Muslim Mission. May the Almighty Allah grant all of you traveling mercies back to your respective destinations. And once again, I wish all of you a happy new year, and may Allah grant us his mercies. I thank you very much for your attention. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Masi bebre se munya abre ena me ko he video. Emu nsem de me nim se won nsem bi bebre apese obisa me. By joining now comment section ase. Amensima reply me. Be ma re mfi se obe subscribe. We are like na share ma adofo. Medamas.